Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan here, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be discussing how you guys could potentially cop the Dunk Low Medium Olive that is dropping on the Nike app and on sneakers. 2 locations, keep that in mind. Yeah, so these kicks are dropping in 2 places, don't forget that. Couple locations, you'll be able to copy them from there, and we'll get into it. So if you want to check out my Instagram, any of that, of course, feel free to check it on the screen. And if you want to subscribe and like more content like this, that would mean a lot to me. I've been trying to post more how-to cops recently to help you guys out. So if we get 300 likes, that'd be cool. If not, it's not the end of the world. But leave any of your comments, questions, whatever it may be there. I will try and answer it, and that's all that needs to be said. So I hope you guys will enjoy, and let's kind of get started. And of course, my cook group, if you want to check this out down below, feel free to go check it out, give it a follow. A ton of stuff has been, added on there. And we also have free ACO, so if you're trying to have botters, cop items for you, we got that. But even on sneakers and Nike, we got ACO for that. So that's all we need to say, but let's get into it. So first things first, $110 retail, as you guys can see, and it is going to be dropping on September 20th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now, I want to keep this in mind for both. This is dropping at the same time on the Nike app and sneakers. And really, what I'm going to say right here, it's up to you on what one you want to enter in first. If you want to go to the Nike app and enter in it first, fine, go ahead. If you want to go to the sneakers app and enter in it first, fine, then go to the Nike app and enter. Or, if you enter the Nike app first, then go to the sneakers app and enter. Really, the reason I'm saying this is because, again, both dropping at the same time, so you got to make a choice. And they're both dropping via the exact same style. Neither of these neither of these ones, since it's the same sneaker, but in both of the places where the shoe is dropping, Nike.com, right, and on sneakers, they're both dropping not through a draw. You pretty much want to enter right away, or within, after a minute has passed or 2 minutes has passed. You really want to enter right away. That's what your key is going to be. Since it isn't a 10-minute draw, you're not going to have 10 minutes. You're more or less going to have 2 or 3, right? So, or I would say 2 to 4 minutes. So what you're going to want to do, right, is, just kind of space that out and enter in whatever time you think is good. Maybe enter one right away and then enter one at like 10:01, 10:02. Whatever you feel like is best or most reasonable, that's what you're going to want to do. And also, another thing we have in our cook group that's very useful for people targeting certain sizes, we have stock numbers usually for every single size, each size of a sneaker. So you'll be able to know the exact, number of pairs for that shoe in that size. So you'll be able to know what sizes to target, to, increase your chances of hitting, because you can go for a size that has more stock, you know what I mean? So that's just kind of what I've been saying lately, and, just kind of what I mean about this one. You can, of course, notice the $110 retail dropping on September 20th, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I don't even think I'd pointed out any of those details yet, because I kind of just wanted to point out the more obvious and important facts, which were, that these are dropping Nike and, sneakers. So basically, Nike's 2 platforms, they're dropping on those exact same time via the exact same style. So it's your choice on pretty much which place you want to, go for these first, because you pretty much got a couple minutes to enter in both, not 10. So keep that in mind, especially on the Nike app. I haven't seen 10-minute draws on the Nike app, only on sneakers. So aside from that and all the basics right there, again, I think this pair is really nice. I love how wearable it is. It's a simple colorway. I mean, we've seen these ones drop a few times now at this point. I've seen it on JD, Finish Line, all those locations quite a few times. So that's, what needs to be mentioned there. But yeah, aside from that, again, you can see here's a Nike one, exact same retail, all the same details, same time. Look, September 20th, 10 a.m., September 20th, 10 a.m. So it's your choice, really, on where you want to go. It does not matter. I mean, it may matter, but I really don't think it does. It just depends on what app you like more and what app you hit on more often. Which account you think has better odds. That's really what your thing is going to be. So aside from that, let's kind of get into resale on this one, since I know a lot of you are interested in this shoe for that. But you guys can see, of course, some of the smaller sizes are going for less, while the bigger ones are going for more, kind of like 11.5W, 12W, 11W. Just kind of once you start getting into those sizes that some of my guys start to wear. But just know, in terms of sizing, usually you want to target above 10.5W to make the most off reselling a woman's Dunk Low. That's just most of the time, because again, it just comes with, size conversions and swapping. When you get to 10.5W, that's like a 9's men, and the most popular sizes for guys to wear are like 9 through 11. So once you start getting the size conversions for that, like 10.5W, 11W, 11.5W is a 10. So once you start getting to that, you're starting to get to really popular, shoes and not shoes, but sizes. You see what I mean? And these are popular, but look, size 10 conversion is going for the most. When you switch it to a 10 men's, look, it's the one at the highest price, because the demand is highest for a 10 in men's, but they don't have a 10 in men's. They have an 11.5W, which converts to a 10 in men's. So if you understand what I'm saying, after the Nike app draw and sneakers release, this is definitely going to drop another $10 to $15. That is my guess. So just kind of take into account what sizes you may want to target. It may not drop $15, but I definitely think 10 is reasonable to say, since we have fair stock and 2 locations where it's dropping, but it is a dunk low. So if they keep low stock on both the places, like they split the stock between the places and it's only like 30K a piece, then yeah, these aren't going to drop that much. I agree, because a lot of people are going to tow them, and then, you know, a lot of my ladies are going to tow them, and then, you know, not a lot of people are going to resell them, and that's how it's going to be. So they might do good, but we'll kind of see how it is, how much stock they add, and all of those basic things. So aside from that, kind of some of the things I wanted to discuss, of course, maybe you heard me earlier in the video, but Nike ACO. So actually in my cook group right here, if you guys want to check this out, feel free, of course. I'll discuss some methods later in this video, kind of with like copying manually and things like that, or at least increasing your chances with that. But if you haven't gotten into my cook group yet, feel free to join the waitlist right here. Check it out. You know, we've been adding a ton of stuff recently. You know, again, with that Nike ACO, we have people that actually run certain individuals' Nike accounts and cop items for them, you know, off sneakers, Nike app, whatever it is. And we also do that, you know, for regular Shopify sites, you know, all regular job locations. We have people running ACO, not just, you know, Nike and sneakers, but we have that addition as well. So you would just fill out your information in a form, they'd put it into the bots, and then copy items, you know, at that retail price. Or if there's like a small little pay after success fee, you pay like $10, $20, and then you know, still able to resell that item and make a large profit. And usually we keep the PAS fees, the pass fees, very reasonable, so people are still able to resell their shoes. Of course, we just had some beautiful, you know, honking in the morning in Charleston. I mean, what would Charleston be without people honking? But here's some of the testimonials, all that, some of the success you guys can see in the group. I mean, look, I've been doing, you know, the weekly steals. Don't forget, I drop daily under market pairs, not even weekly, but I do daily deals. We had some people hitting the Ama Money airships. I gave this pair away. I'm giving away another pair this week. Like, you know what I mean? I can't even make this stuff up. Like, who do you know is giving away 2 pairs of Jackie Robinsons? Who do you know gives away the pair they want to keep? Nobody. And I'm doing it, you know? But again, I'll be able to get another pair. It's not the end of the world, even though it is the best deal I'm ever going to get for a size 9 Jackie Robinson, $315. And I bought it like a month ago, and now it's coming in. So, you know, your boy just played it right with timing and everything, because now it's like $400, but I'm off topic. So check our testimonials right here if you guys want to see. We've been helping a lot of people kind of, you know, learn the basics of reselling, make some good money, and you know, all the basics, you know, ACO, who's the intended audience, what regions do we cover. We're adding EU information and all that this week. So if you're an EU person, hey, we got you covered. We're adding all that and making sure that'll be proper this week. And you know, that's everything that needs to be mentioned. So if you want some people to run bots for you, teach you about botting, you want to get daily steals, you want to get backdoors, you want to learn how to bot, you want to get group buys to get discounted bots, you want to, I mean, look, you can see how many things I just named off the top of my head. There's 5 more things I could probably list in the group that we have. And Bricklinks, there's another one. So if you're interested, join the wait list and let us know that you want in, and we will help you guys out, because we want to help some people cop medium olives. We've been helping with these recent releases, and that's our goal. So aside from that, of course, the main method that I want to discuss here with copping, I guess, you know, manual items, or, you know, off sneakers and making multiple accounts, is BP proxy switcher, and kind of, you know, the basics of what you want to do. So one of the more important things with sneakers and, you know, multiple Chrome users is that you don't even need BP proxy switcher, right? Because, I mean, let's be real. I mean, you can do that, and you can have a proxy set up on each browser, because what you would do, right, is you would download this proxy switcher on each Chrome browser that you have, and you would just add it as an extension, and then on each account right here that you have, you would add it again. You would add this Chrome extension, the BP proxy switcher one right here. You would add that on every single user, and then you would add it as an extension, so you could just click right up here, add a proxy in, and that's all you have to do. But kind of why you make multiple Chrome users, let me show you. The reason you use multiple Chrome users is because each Chrome user allows you to have browser details that are unique. So what I mean by that is basically you can save different login information on each Chrome user, and you know, they're not going to like share it across, you know, the users, so they're not going to know what login is on each Chrome user. So that's kind of why you make multiple Chrome users, excuse me, is because you can save different sneakers logins on each one, and you can have like 10 accounts on 10 users, right? And then you add BP proxy switcher to, you know, each Chrome user. You put, you know, a simple ISP proxy, just hit edit, paste one in, and then boom, that's all you need to do. And you can even test them right here. So that's kind of why I like BP proxy. And you know, how you guys could, again, if you're confused about that method I mentioned at the end, I plan to make a video kind of discussing it more in depth in the future. Just stay tuned for that. But ask below, I'm here to help. And of course, you want to check out my group, go and get on that wait list, man. We're trying to let some people in that, you know, want some help with the resale game. And again, feel free to check out this, you know, drive coming soon. That's what this video is for. I hope you guys will cop, because I want to cop. But that's all that needs to be said follow the group down below, show it some love, and of course we got the Twitter page also, you want to check that out, and my personal Instagram, feel free to show some love here. I do need to post eventually, but it's going to happen one day, just stay tuned for that. But that's all that needs to be said and mentioned right there. I'm Tristan, thank you guys, I'm ending the screen recording, and hopefully, I need to eat something badly, so I'm going to do that, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.